BHP say that they're not a ship owner, notwithstanding all they do is move iron ore. Now, they've got to accept their responsibilities. They are a ship owner, and that if we're going to be able to move our freight at a cheap rate, particularly internally, that there needs to be an activist approach. And all the federal government has to do, in a bipartisan way, is firstly to make sure there's no gouging. And that was the reason. I mean, you know, this is we're in a country where we allow cartel type arrangements in containers, you know. So we're going to need a mechanism, so, as I've outlined, so that there's no gauging. We need to make sure that the wages are in line, you know, with the market. The reality is, if we're gouging, if you like, those markets will leave Australia, and all we are is a bunch of Luddites. And that's not the fact. We have been responsive for generations on the area of labour costs, and will continue to be responsive and work in concert with the government. But we need fiscal frameworks. We need to compete with a market that's largely deregulated, based on tax avoidance and third world. And we need to be realistic about how we can narrow that gap.